Hi, this is Tanya, and this meditation takes us through the four-step RAIN process of working through difficult emotions. And RAIN stands for recognizing, allowing, investigating, and non-identifying. So as we begin, take a moment or two to make yourself comfortable, whether you're sitting, lying down, or standing. And once you get settled, just let the eyes gently close or let your gaze soften if that's more comfortable. And just begin to let everything else fall away as you bring your attention inward to your body and your breath. And just follow the inhale as it flows in the nose or the mouth. And then follow the exhale as it flows out of the nose or the mouth. Letting the spine lengthen, allowing the chest to relax, and softening the lower belly. And perhaps taking about 3 slightly deeper breaths, letting the inhale fill up the belly like a balloon, and then letting the belly relax back down on the exhale. And just taking a few more slightly deeper breaths at your own pace. Beginning to feel the body settling in, seeing if the body would like to relax and let go of any tension. And just become aware of the body as a whole, just feeling the breath flowing through it. So sometimes we can get caught in the storm of emotions. And so this meditation looks for a little bit of space from the emotions and even perhaps a little bit of freedom. And so if there's a difficult feeling arising for you right now, feel free to use that or choose an emotion that you've dealt with recently, although perhaps not an overwhelming emotion at first. Choose one that's relatively easy to deal with, maybe a minor annoyance or just something small, something that might be bugging you. Because we practice with these little emotions so that our mindfulness muscles get stronger, and then later we can tackle the bigger emotions. So the first step of RAIN is recognizing. And so recognizing the emotion that is present, becoming aware of what you're feeling, and giving it a name. And it might be anxiety or sadness or fear. It could be annoyance, anger, even loneliness. So whatever it is, just recognize that it's present and give it a name. And even just this step can give you just a little bit of space from the emotion. And you can even just silently tell yourself, this is anxiety, this is anger, this is what is happening, and I recognize it. And then the second step is allowing. So allowing the emotion to be there and just staying with the emotional experience. This is when you'll want to run away or fight or resist. This is when we want to push it away, saying things to ourselves like, I don't want this, or I don't want to feel like this. Or we can use the difficult as an opportunity to criticize ourselves, saying things to ourselves like, I shouldn't be feeling like this, or I should be stronger than this. But adding another layer of negativity to the already difficult experience just gives the anxiety or the fear even more power over us. So just allowing whatever is happening right now to just be happening. If there's anxiety, then there's anxiety. If there's fear or sadness, then there's fear or sadness. Just bringing kindness and curiosity to what is there. And you could even say to yourself, I understand you're feeling sadness or fear or anger. It's okay. We'll get through this together. You could even imagine that you are holding the hand of the difficult emotion and just getting through it together. And so the third step is investigating what the emotion feels like in the body. So where do you feel the emotion? Is it tightness in the chest, stiffness in the jaw? Maybe it's somewhere in the stomach. It might even feel like heat. So just recognizing what sensations are going on in the body. And when we stay with the sensation and pull our mind down from the thoughts that want to spark up the emotion becomes very fluid. So staying with the sensation and knowing that the sensation is simply energy flowing through the body. So not pushing it away, just gently noticing what sensation is in the body. And then notice if there's any boundaries to the sensation, or is it uniform throughout the body? And do the sensations change over time? So just staying with the sensation and keep pulling the mind, pulling your consciousness down out of the thoughts. And remembering that like a fire, if you don't keep putting sticks on it, the fire will eventually extinguish. And it's the same with emotions. If you don't keep putting thoughts on them, they will eventually dissipate. So the fourth step is non-identifying. So non-identifying with the emotion. Because if we consider that this emotion is 100% ourselves, then we're unlikely to find any space or freedom from it. So mindfulness encourages us to observe our experience without getting too caught up in it. So non-identifying is relaxing the mind and considering the metaphor of the sky and the clouds. Whatever clouds pass through the sky, whether stormy or clear, the sky does not change. The sky is just a container for the clouds and the weather, which stick around for a bit and then pass on by. The sky is unchanged by the things in it. The sky knows the weather very well, but it also knows that it is not the weather, it is the sky. So this is non-identifying. knowing that your mind is bigger and different from the things in it. So feel free to use this RAIN method anytime difficult emotions arise. The 4 stages of recognizing, allowing, investigating, and non-identifying. And these don't have to take a bunch of time. Sometimes you can go through the stages in a matter of seconds. So it's just another tool to help us manage and move through difficult emotions. And so perhaps now taking a few slightly deeper breaths into that lower belly, just letting the belly fill up on the inhale and then relax back down on the exhale. And just breathing at your own pace. And then letting the breath just return to its natural rhythm. And perhaps bringing a little bit of movement to the fingers and toes. Becoming aware of the temperature of the air around you. And taking as much time as you need. And whenever you're ready, just gently and slowly blinking open the eyes. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.